Okay, sorry. Maybe I don't know, maybe because I have locked out, your questions are no more visible. Only host and panelists can see the questions.
Ma'am, shall I post the question in the chat box? There are 3 questions in the Q&A.
Yeah, now, okay, open question. Question is now open. Okay, let me see. One question, but before in the question answer box, I found a number of 3 questions. Okay, now I think it's coming up. The first is from Elijah Kara, isn't it? NEP introduces various courses as value-added course, I think, and a skill-based education course, I think, outside the traditional existing courses. In what ways should affiliating colleges with limited facilities, department address their existing FIP 2020? Okay, this is a very important issue. Okay, and it will be difficult, particularly for I don't know, colleges with very limited funds and colleges without good infrastructural facilities, without adequate number of teachers, and with very limited funds. For particularly a value-added course, implementation may not be too difficult, but okay, it will not be too difficult, but the skill-based education, like skill enhancement courses, SEC means skill enhancement courses. For skill enhancement courses are something like vocational courses. That's quite a problem. Now, Mizoram University is also planning to introduce the NEP 2020, based on the new curriculum and credit framework notified by the UGC very recently. So we are now revising the curriculum and credit framework. The core structure we have already prepared, but particularly for government colleges, the state government will be very important. Okay, directorate and state government will have to intervene, because it will require teachers who have that kind of knowledge. But I think there will be some ways of having collaboration with some other organizations also, depending upon the skill enhancement courses that will be introduced. Now also from the university side, we have not recommended any particular skill enhancement course. So we will discuss the matter after finalization. We will discuss the matter with the college principals, college teachers, association representatives, and representatives of college teachers also. Then the state government may also have to intervene. And while selecting the skill enhancement courses, care also should be taken so that students do not face difficulty in doing internships and all. For example, Mizoram is a very small state without, industries and factories that may be required for many for internship for the different vocational courses. So while selecting the skill enhancement courses or while recommending courses, also will have to think in such a way that students will not face that much problem in undergoing the course and also doing internships. Okay, so that will have to be done. So here in Mizoram, also, the state government, particularly those officials responsible in higher education, they have been, a meeting with them have been meetings. Okay, a number of meetings have been convened with them, and they have been requested to take some initiatives in this regard. But in other states, I do not know. So these are outside the traditional existing courses. Affiliating colleges with limited facilities, department and faculty strength address their existing limitations to accommodate new courses under NEP. Okay, that is my answer. Then in the case of private colleges, then the governing board will be also responsible. Okay, so they will have to intervene so that private colleges also can take up those skill enhancement courses, because every student will be required to offer at least some skill enhancement courses. Okay, that is my answer. Then some other questions, I don't know. So let me look into the chat box. Do you think affiliating colleges be given more autonomy? Affiliated colleges, okay? The university that affiliates college is affiliating university, but colleges are affiliated to the affiliating university, so they are affiliated colleges. So affiliating colleges or affiliated colleges be given more autonomy. Now, affiliated colleges cannot be given that much autonomy. Okay, so to get more autonomy, they will have to become autonomous degree granting college as envisioned by NEP 2020. Now, to become eligible for that, okay, the first important thing that affiliated colleges should do is to improve their quality and to get good grade in the NAAC accreditation. At least A grade accreditation will be required. Okay, A grade accreditation. And for this, for example, if the college is so small, then it's not that good. It is difficult to get A grade. So we all understand, okay, what type of college can get A grade in the NAAC accreditation. Then to become more for the state government also to make its college become eligible for A grade NAAC accreditation. So the state government also has to do something. They may have to transform the existing colleges into multidisciplinary colleges. So I will deal with this in the next topic. So that's all. I will stop here. Okay. So first of all, colleges will have to get A grade in the NAAC accreditation. That is the required qualification to become autonomous. Then I think they are already in the UGC Okay, then to become autonomous degree granting college again, another eligibility is 10 years of existence. The college should not be very new. It should be at least 10 years old. Then, okay, these are the most important thing. So they should also be multidisciplinary. And they should have enrollment of 3,000 or more. Okay. So to make colleges become multidisciplinary with large enrollment, if they are government colleges, what can the state government can do? What can institution do? I will deal with this in my next lecture. So can NEP 2020 implementation overcome the challenges faced by higher education system? Okay, the challenges that I have pointed out. You know, it appears that if NEP 2020 is implemented fully as per the vision, then this will be the challenges will be overcome. And because NEP 2020 has been prepared, okay, to overcome the challenges that I have pointed out. Okay, that is my answer. Then, okay. So these are my questions, and the next presentation will be now more on NEP 2020. Okay. Now let me proceed to the next, and for this also, please, whatever questions that come to your mind, please jot down in the question answer box. So at the end, I will try to deal with that. I will try to give time for answering to your questions also. Okay. Okay, implementation of NEP 2020 in higher education, role of institutions. Okay, this is my next presentation. Main thrust of NEP 2020 in education, the foundation of higher education by transforming higher education institutions into large multidisciplinary universities, colleges, and HEY clusters or knowledge hubs, each of which will aim to have 3,000 or more students. So types of HEYs envisaged are multidisciplinary research intensive university, multidisciplinary teaching intensive university, degree awarding multidisciplinary autonomous colleges. So they may be smaller than a university. Now, there can be many roles. So I have made selected roles of teachers and institutions. Okay, first of all, the most important thing is transformation of HEYs, okay, into multidisciplinary type of HEYs. So UGC has come out with the new guidelines for transforming HEYs into multidisciplinary institutions 2022. Okay, this was notified towards the end of 2022. So different types of HEYs will have to perform the following roles for this. Okay, so for those colleges which are small, which have very low enrollment, okay, it will become very difficult to get a great NAC accreditation. It will be very difficult to become eligible for transformation into degree awarding autonomous colleges. So what can be done? What can the institutions do? If the institutions are state government colleges, for example, then the state government authorities also will have responsibilities, because at the institutional level only, it may be difficult also. But as per the UGC guidelines, under the collaborative arrangement, single stream institutions can integrate their programs with those of nearby multidisciplinary institutions to enhance their programs. So single stream institutions, for example, B.Ed college, for example, engineering college, nursing college, pharmacy college, agricultural college, for example, okay? So these are single stream colleges. So they can integrate their programs with those of nearby multidisciplinary institutions to enhance their programs. For example, NEP 2020 envisions that the silos, that is watertight compartment between different disciplines of education, okay, should be done away with. So even science students should be given the opportunity to offer some arts or humanities subjects. So art, humanities subjects also may be given the opportunity to select some science subject or commerce subject, or in that way, okay, interdisciplinary, the silos, watertight compartment between disciplines should be done away. So these single stream institutions can have collaborative arrangement. So the multidisciplinary HAES may also seek collaboration in case they are willing to expand further by adding more programs. So for example, for dual degree major degree, for example, BA, B.Ed, BSc, B.Ed. Now NEP 2020 says that by 2035, 4-year integrated B.Ed will become the minimal professional qualification to become school teachers. Okay, so 4-year integrated B.Ed means students after passing class 12 will have to take admission to BA B.Ed course or BSc B.Ed course. So for example, B.Ed college is a single stream institution. So students may take admission for BA B.Ed or BSc B.Ed. So it can collaborate with those institutions offering BA courses, BSc courses. So single stream institutions and multidisciplinary institutions can have collaborative arrangement. Then the second one is 2 institutions can collaborate for the award of dual degree, which facilitates students enrolled in an HAE to take up the first degree at the host institution, the second degree at the partnering institution. For example, for BA, B.Ed, students' first degree will be BA. So students will take admission, for example, in the partnering institution for BA, then for B.Ed in the nearby B.Ed college, for example, so host institution will be the institution which offer BA. Partnering institution will become the B.Ed college. So that arrangement can be made. Then single stream institutions and multidisciplinary institutions with poor enrollment can improve enrollment by becoming members of cluster and by offering multidisciplinary programs. So cluster. So here some colleges are SSI, single stream institutions, some are multidisciplinary institutions. So they will be members of cluster colleges, because different colleges in nearby colleges, they will act as cluster colleges. So they will function as one college. So if their physical infrastructure facilities are combined, so they will be commonly used by students of all these institutions, all the institutions who are members of cluster. So when all these things are combined, when enrollment in different colleges are combined, facilities are combined, then they will become a one big college cluster. Then with that, for them, will become large, and in NAAC accreditation also, it will become easier for these cluster colleges to get good accreditation. Then in this way, it will become easier for them to become eligible for degree granting autonomous college. Then institutions functioning under same management may merge to put the academic and physical resources to optimal use and to offer multidisciplinary education. So for example, same management, government colleges may merge. Some government colleges may be merged to act as one college. Some private colleges, if they are under the same management, they can merge. They can be merged to become one college, become a much bigger college, and become much more multidisciplinary. So this will solve the problem. Then a private institution may merge with a single stream institution, multidisciplinary institution of another registered society or trust with the approval of the affiliating university. As of now, okay, as long as they are affiliated college, they are under the authority of the affiliating university. So there are different private institutions, private colleges. So a private college may merge with another private college, okay, owned and run by another registered society. So owner, the body running the college may be different, okay, but they can merge together. So single stream institution, private institution, multidisciplinary institution, they can merge together. So to become eligible for that status. And HAYS will have to strengthen themselves by adding departments in subjects such as languages, literature, music, philosophy, Indology, art, dance, theater, education, mathematics, statistics, pure and applied sciences, sociology, economics, sports, translation, and interpretation, and other subjects as needed for a multidisciplinary institution. Okay, this is how the existing colleges which are not that multidisciplinary and which have less than 3,000 enrollment have to do. Okay, they have to make themselves bigger by having collaboration with other colleges or by being merged with other colleges or by becoming a member of cluster college. Yeah, like that. Then becoming autonomous colleges. What do colleges have to do to become autonomous? So as per the draft UGC conferment of autonomous status upon colleges and measures for maintenance of standards in autonomous colleges, Regulation 2022, colleges to become autonomous must be under Section 2F of the UGC Act. I think all the existing colleges will be are already under Section 2F of the UGC Act. This will not be a problem. Should have at least 10 years of existence. Then accredited by either by NAAC with minimum A grade with a score of 3.01 and above on a 5-point scale of NAAC, or by NBA for at least 3 programs with minimum score of 675 individually, or a corresponding accreditation grade or score the UGC empaneled from the UGC empaneled accreditation and agency. Now NBA is for technical institutions, for example, engineering college. Okay, will have to be assessed and accredited by NBA National Board of Accreditation. So they need to score, okay, this much 675. Then a college fulfilling the eligibility intending to become autonomous shall submit the application on UGC portal anytime during the year. Okay, after a college fulfills all the eligibility criteria, okay, it can submit application on the UGC portal anytime during the year. So an autonomous college can merge with another autonomous college institution, okay, run by the same parent body of the autonomous colleges with the prior approval of the parent university or universities. Now, affiliating universities will remain parent universities for those colleges which have become autonomous, okay, for some time, because just after transforming themselves into autonomous degree granting college, there will be many new things. They will function as the existing universities. They will have to have their different boards, like boards of studies, school board, academic council, executive council, and all this. So they will need mentors, mentoring. So the affiliating university will remain the parent university, and this new autonomous colleges can appoint some professors in the universities as members of their different statutory bodies so that they can guide them and so that they can function as the present universities, okay, having autonomy to devise their own courses and other academic activities. So what role does a parent university have? To examine the application of the college for autonomous status on UGC portal and give recommendations along with reasons or justification within 30 days on UGC portal. If the university does not respond on UGC portal within 30 days, it shall presume by the university presume that the university has no objection to the processing of the application by the UGC for conferment of autonomous status. Then the affiliating university will issue notification within 30 days for a college to function as an autonomous entity once autonomous status is conferred on the college by UGC, then to provide nominee on various statutory boards of the college, bodies of the college. So these are what the affiliating universities have to do for the colleges. What will be the main role of an autonomous college? Review existing courses, programs, and restructure, redesign, prescribe its own courses, programs of study, and syllabi. To formulate new courses, programs with the nomenclature specified by UGC as per the specification of Decrees 2014 as amended from time to time. Evolve methods of assessment of student performance, conduct of examinations, and notification of results. To announce results, issue mark sheets and other certificates. However, the degree shall be awarded by the university with the name of the college and the degree certificate. Again, the small difference between the newly granted autonomous status college and the existing universities that the existing universities affiliating universities will conduct examination, award degrees, and college name will not appear in the certificate and degrees. So it will just be a degree or degrees under the university. Now, when colleges become autonomous, so they will function as universities, present existing universities. But the difference will be that colleges, okay, autonomous colleges will conduct examinations and do everything, but they cannot award degrees. So a degree, awarding of degrees, conferment of degrees will still be done by the university, the parent university, okay, but name of the college, okay, will appear in the degree certificate. That is the difference, okay. Then prescribe rules for admission in consonance with the reservation policy of the state government, national policy. Then autonomous colleges may fix fees as per the norms of the state government, statutory councils at their own level as applicable. On governing body, academic, finance committee, boards of studies, etc. Okay, so these are about autonomous status. Now, what are other roles that institutions and teachers have to do? Student induction program. To offer multidisciplinary programs successfully, institutions or teachers have to conduct student induction programs for the following purposes. First one is orientation about new opportunities. Okay, because NEP 2020 is bringing bringing in a series of reforms, okay, such as multidisciplinary education, multiple entry and exit, academic banks of credits, etc. Students entering the portals of higher education need to be oriented about the available opportunities. So orientation about new opportunities should be given. Then orientation about credit mobility between institutions. HAYS need to register in the ABC, academic banks of credit, and also to orient students on credit mobility. Okay, at present, to become eligible for registration in academic bank of credit, institution HAYS need to be university with NAAC A-grade accreditation, or for technical universities, those the required grade, okay, marks from NBA. Then for colleges to become eligible for registration in ABC, they have to be autonomous, okay, autonomous. So now affiliated colleges are not eligible for registration in academic banks of credit, since they are under the affiliating university, which conduct examination, everything. Only the affiliating university, okay, become eligible for that. That means NAAC accreditation, A-grade and all, they can register, and examinations will continue to be conducted by the affiliating university and undergraduate students in colleges, okay. Since examination will be continued to be conducted by the university. The university will register in academic bank of credit and will enter student marks in that portal, and the credit transfer, everything will be available and will be done from the university's registration in the academic bank of credit. Now also Mizoram University is eligible for that. So MzU has registered in the academic banks of credit. So colleges, no college in Mizoram is eligible for having separate academic bank of credit. So colleges cannot get registration independently. When they become autonomous degree granting college only, then they can do registration separately, because they will have to manage their own affairs. They will become independent. They will conduct examination, everything. But the university, the parent university, will still confer degrees with the name of the college, okay, inscripted in the certificate. Orientation about online and ODL mode of education. Okay, this is very important, because from our formal education only, it is very difficult to raise the gross enrollment ratio. So NEP 2020 encourages online open distance mode, okay, to give more access to education. So it has set the ambitious target of achieving 50% by GR by 2035. So to achieve this target, okay, higher education will have to take the help of online and open distance learning mode. And teachers and students need to be oriented. Now, UGC has allowed pursuance of dual courses. For example, if one is registered in one college, then a student also can pursue another course in an open distance mode. So some courses, they can take up to open distance learning mode, and whatever credits they earn. Because, for example, if they complete a 3 credit or 4 credit course from online distance mode, then the marks will be entered in the academic bank of credit by the university, because student, after getting his or her mark sheet, will have to submit, and the institution which offer degree also may send the marks, okay, to the university, and the university examination department will enter the student's mark in the academic bank of credit. So it is something like the bank where we deposit money, and when we need, we withdraw money from the bank. Okay, it will be deposited and it can be withdrawn for getting degrees. So these things, students need orientation, and it is the duty of the higher education institution, college, university, and the teachers daring to orient the students. Then capacity building for faculty is very important, because there will be many new things. And so teachers will have to be given opportunities to attend orientation course, refresher course, annual refresher course program in teaching, RPIT, etc., etc. Okay, so this will be another important role to be played. Inculcation of values in students. This also is important. So teachers will have to act as a role model for students by displaying good conduct, set a standard of dress, speech, behavior worthy of example to the students. Observe punctuality in teaching and other duties. So this is as per the UGC draft guideline, Mulia Prava, inculcation of human values and professional ethics in higher education institutions. So according to this, teachers will have to do this. Then exhibit decent behavior with all. Refrain from harassment of student in any form. actively participate in institutional development, refrain from any type of discrimination, inculcate human values, scientific outlook, concern for the environment among students and others. Okay, there are many others also, but I have taken the point which I consider to be more important for teachers. So creation of optimal learning environments, okay, this will be the duty of the teachers. Because when they become autonomous, they will have autonomy, freedom to innovate. So they will have to play important roles. So becoming autonomous should bring about qualitative improvement. Okay, support for students like counseling services, career guidance to help them decide the occupational choices, placement assistance to set up interactions with potential employers, and efficient mechanism for grievance handling and or redressal. These are important. Then research, teaching, collaborations, and faculty exchanges. As NEP 2020 plans to facilitate this with high-quality foreign institutions, HAYS in the country will have to sign relevant mutually beneficial MOUs with foreign countries. Then the role of teachers will thus be extended to serving foreign institutions and the research, teaching, collaborations, and faculty exchange programs. So higher education institutions in the country are expected to sign mutually beneficial MOUs with foreign countries. So teachers will have to go to foreign universities or colleges under research collaborations or teaching collaborations and faculty exchange programs. Then excellence in higher education. The policy has a plan to incentivize excellence through appropriate rewards, promotions, recognition, movement into institutional leadership. For this, teachers will have to work hard, which will further lead to excellence in higher education. Conducting researches through funding from NRF. NEP 2020 envisions the establishment of a National Research Foundation, which will competitively fund research in all disciplines. So university and college teachers will have to seek funding from NRF and conduct researches. Teachers will no more have to concentrate on their subject or discipline in research, but give more emphasis on interdisciplinary or multidisciplinary researches. Now, websites will become very important after NEP 2020 is fully implemented. And for colleges also after becoming autonomous, okay, that this will be very important. So NEP 2020 envisions transforming the regulatory system of higher education by setting up of Higher Education Commission of India, under which 4 vertical bodies will be there. Okay, so let me show you the chart. So there will be one very authoritative independent body, Higher Education Commission of India. Now we have Election Commission of India, which is very independent and authoritative. So likewise, there will be Higher Education Commission of India. And under this, there will be 4 vertical bodies. The first one will be National Higher Education Regulatory Council, National Accreditation Council, Higher Education Grants Council, General Education Council. So these 4 vertical bodies will be there. Now, in our existing higher education system, UGC is almost all in all. For example, so National Higher Education Regulatory Council will be responsible for regulation of higher education institutions. So it will be regulatory council. It will prepare regulations for higher education institutions to follow. Now, in our existing system, UGC is the regulatory authority. It prescribes regulations. UGC regulations, UGC guidelines. Every time, every now and then, okay, guidelines, regulations come out from university for colleges and universities to follow. So now UGC is the regulatory authority. So this regulatory function will be taken by National Higher Education Regulatory Council. Then National Accreditation Council. Now we have NASC, National Assessment and Accreditation Council. Now this will be not assessment, a National Accreditation Council only. Okay, now I will explain further about this. We will go back. Then Higher Education Grants Council. So it will be responsible for giving grants, funds to higher education institutions. Now again, it is UGC, okay, which is the funding authority. It is the authority which gives grants to higher education institutions, UGC. But now, after NEP 2020 is implemented, Higher Education Grants Council will be solely responsible for giving grants. Then General Education Council will prescribe standards for higher education institutions. Standards. Again, in our existing system, is again a standard prescribing authority. UGC prescribes standards for higher education institution. So in our existing system, the function, the first body, third and fourth body, okay, are going to take up, they are all now in the hands of UGC. Okay, so this will now higher institutions in facilitative manner, meaning that information on financial probity, good governance, and the full online and offline public self-disclosure of all finances, audits, procedures, infrastructure, faculty, staff, courses, and educational outcomes will be made available and kept updated and accurate by all HAYS in a public website maintained by National Higher Education Regulatory Council and the institution's websites. So websites will be the means through which higher education institutions will be regulated. So this council will prescribe, will make regulations for the institution to follow, and it will regulate higher education institutions in a facilitative manner through their website. So all the universities, colleges, higher education institutions will have to disclose everything about the institution in the website. So websites will be maintained by this National Higher Education Regulatory Council and also by the institution concerned. So all these things, even finance, everything, okay, public self-disclosure should be made. So anybody who visit that website will be able to know everything about the institution. So this will be the means through which institutions are regulated, institutions are inspected, institutions are assessed. And this will be very important. Self-public disclosure, maintenance of websites, everything will be very, very important for getting funds, for getting good accreditation from NAC also. So it is the duty of the teachers and institution to compile information for the websites, maintain, update them regularly. Then preparation of institutional plans. This is very important. Every institution, every college, every university will have to prepare good institutional development plans. And this will be the basis to attain the highest level of accreditation from NAC. And this will again be the basis for getting funds, okay, from Higher Education Grants Council. So institutional development plans will also be very important. Then self-public disclosure in the website will be very important. Fulfillment of expected learning outcomes. Now, expected institutions will have to carry out teaching and activities among students to achieve expected learning outcomes, also referred to as graduate attributes, to be framed by General Education Council. So educational standards will be maintained by this council, and this council will formulate a national higher education qualification framework in sync with the national skills qualifications framework to ease the integration of vocational education into higher education. Okay, then integration of technology in education. NEP 2020 envisions the emergence of new technologies involving artificial intelligence, machine learning, blockchain, smart board, handheld computing devices, adaptive computer testing for student development, and other forms of educational software and hardware. So teachers will need to conduct extensive research both on the technological as well as educational front, and improve themselves in the use and integration of ICT in education. Okay, I'll have to give time for introduction. Okay, now successful implementation of NEP lies mostly in the hands of HAYS and teachers therein. Okay, let this be my presentation. Now I will give time for interaction. Okay, raising questions and answering the questions. Let me minimize my presentation. Okay, question and answer. No new question. This question I have addressed. The only question that I have seen has been addressed. Is there any new question? Participants, if you are still there, you can raise questions. So please write down your questions in the question answer box. Okay, to have interaction and to answer to your question, I have given time. I was in a hurry, okay, to give time for this interaction. So class is supposed to be up to 4, but on the suggestion of course coordinators, I'm planning to complete the presentation by, this session at 4. I'm planning to close the session at 4. So before, if you still have time to jot down your questions. So one more question, should basically be mandatory for college teachers and writers? Okay, should PhD be mandatory for college teachers in the light of NEP introducing research dissertation in 4th year? Yes, it has already been made mandatory. PhD has already been made mandatory to be effective from I think 1/7/2022. But again, last year, the Ministry of Education Minister of MOE extended the period for extending the period for making it effective. So the effective date was postponed to, if I'm not mistaken, to 1/7/2023. So it has been extended by 1 more year. So it was already made compulsory, okay, to become teachers in college and university. But it has been extended, and when the extension period is over, then it will again become compulsory, become teachers. Yes, NEP 2020 recommends a new structure of education, both school education, higher education also. So the present 3-year undergraduate course will become a 4-year undergraduate course. But I mean, there will be both 3-year, there will be students who pursue 3-year and 4-year degree course. Actually, students will be admitted, okay, for the same course. But after the 3rd year, after completion of 6 semesters, that is the 3rd year, depending upon the result, okay, there will be students who would be allowed to go for the 4-year undergraduate program, the 4th year bachelor's degree program. Only students who get 75% and above will be allowed to pursue 4-year bachelor's degree course. The rest of the students who get less than 75% mark or 7.5 CGPA, they will be required to take a 3-year bachelor's degree, and then they can proceed to a 2-year postgraduate program. 2-year postgraduate program. And those who get 75% marks and above, then they will be allowed to go for 4-year bachelor's degree program or undergraduate program. Then as per NEP recommendations, again, under 4-year undergraduate degree program or bachelor degree program, also there will be 2 types of students again. Bachelor's degree with honors. Okay, those who pursue 4-year bachelor's degree program also, they will be classified into 2. There will be some students who can go for 4-year bachelor degree program with honors, and another one, a 4-year bachelor's degree program with research. Okay, so with honors students, they can get 4-year bachelor's degree program without doing research project or dissertation. So in lieu of dissertation, they can opt for 12 credit courses, like 3 4-credit courses. Okay, each major course will be of 4 credits. So if they take additional 3 credits, I mean 3 papers of 4 credits, then the total credits will become 12. So in lieu of dissertation, which will be of 12 credits, they will be allowed to take 3 courses, 3 major courses of 4 credits. So they will be given 4-year bachelor's degree with honors. But those who offer but those who would like to take up research project of dissertation, they will have to take up dissertation of 12 credits, and they will be given 4-year bachelor's degree with research degree. Okay, so there will be 2 types of students who pursue 4-year bachelor's degree program. So any other question? Then in the 2-year PG program also, for example, those who stop after 3-year bachelor's program, those who are not eligible for the 4-year bachelor's program, they can go for 2-year master's degree program. Then in the 2nd year, okay, the 2nd year of PG program will be devoted to research, because they did not do a research project or dissertation at undergraduate level. So they will have to devote the 2nd year of PG program for doing dissertation or research. But those who do 4-year bachelor's program, they will have to, if they would like to get master's degree, they will go for only 1-year PG program. And if they do not want to take master's degree, then directly they can join PhD program. So anyhow, at college level also, guiding students' dissertation will be required. And because of this, teachers with research experience, like teachers with PhD degree, will be very important, because if all the students, particularly in the 4th semester, in the 4th year, okay, there will be, let us suppose there will be a number of students, a good number of students who would go for 4-year bachelor's program with research. So teachers will have to guide the students in their dissertation. Teachers without PhD degree will find it very difficult to supervise, okay, student dissertation, students for dissertation. So these are my answers. So any more question, please raise. We still have, I think, 8 minutes, about 8 minutes. Any more question, please come out. No question.
Ma'am, I think there are no more questions.
There is no more question. Okay, so I think we